Greetings all, Frog here, and welcome to the 100th episode of GeoGuessr on my channel. This is I feel like a big milestone. I'm guessing based on what I hope to happen in the channel in the future and everything that's going on that we'll hit 1,000 and then maybe 1,500 and 2,000 and who knows. But 100 is a pretty good milestone to start. And to celebrate, what we're going to try and do here is to gain a perfect score. So it's the perfect score in the United States challenge. It's going to be the same way as the other challenges. If I blow it on the first one by more than 2 points, then I'm done. But if I only blow it by 2 points, we'll try and at least match my best record, because my record is 24,998. So if I get it at least at 4,998 or better, we will continue. If not, then we'll just play it like a normal no time limit challenge and just have a little bit of fun. So here we go. This is our seed. It'll be, of course, in the doobly-doo down below. And let's give it a go. We are starting our challenge. No time limit. No time limit. We are in the United States. We're in a residential area. These appear to be all like townhomes. So let's see where we are. Let's try and get this done. We're on Manchester Street. It's already a nice start. At the cross of Maxwell Street. Although Maxwell Street is on my left, Walnut Hill is on my right. Alright, let's go a little farther here. Welsh Road, Manchester and Welsh Road, somewhere that perhaps has a British ancestry. The Manchester Apartments, 215 area code, not familiar. No instant guess, oh my goodness, we're in Ohio, here we go. 215 is unknown to me. I'm going to go this way, this looks a little like town-esque. Again, if I have to, I'll break this into multiple parts. Okay, hidden driveway, nothing that's really saying anything. A lot of apartments, high density apartment area, which to me would imply that there's some sort of university here. High density apartments, not at a university area, it seems strange. Not that there wouldn't be areas with apartments, not by any stretch, of course there would be. But this is very high density. Welsh Manor Apartments. Now renting, 1 and 2 bedroom. And look at that, we're now renting, that sign is never going away, right? It's always going to be now renting, which to me also again implies that this is a place with a high turnover in rental population, which is the university. More Welsh Manor. 215, do not know where 215 is. 2 postal service vehicles. No, they do not list their region. Although their number, that may imply where the region is, but I'm going to know less about that than I do area codes. We're pushing dogs. It's the law. It's a law. Clean up after your dog. Very nice. No truck parking. Drive carefully. Okay, we're coming up to a school. St. Thomas, Philadelphia Parish. St. Thomas Evangelical Church of India. Philadelphia Parish. Well, apparently we're in Philadelphia. So if that's the case, if we are in Philadelphia, we just have to figure out what part of Philadelphia now, because unfortunately Philadelphia is not exactly a small town. What are you? Am I just going over a road here? Is this a river? Looks like there might be a river going underneath. Okay. So we're in Philadelphia, possibly. I have no reason to doubt the Church of India in Philadelphia. It's just something I'd like some corroboration on. Manchester and Welsh Roads, Joe and Son. Okay. Official sponsor of NASCAR, of course. Ashton Road, Willits Road. I mean, we could be lost in here for quite some time if this is actually Philadelphia. It appears to be a suburb of Philadelphia. If again it's Philadelphia. I'm not saying it's not. I don't know. Ashton Inn. Sea Lord Fish and Meat, as you do. I wouldn't mind seeing some sort of school. Woodbridge Mews. Frankfurt Candy. Huh. Frankfurt candy. Just taking a look at the usual signs, the usual suspects. I've been to Philadelphia before, actually. I've driven through it 3 times, but I've actually been there once. The marching band I was in played at Temple. And I have to be honest with you, it was one of the worst experiences that I've had in marching band. The fans were just rude. I mean, just absolutely rude. Like, I understand that we're a band representing the opposing football team, and this is college sports in the United States, so you can get a little heated. But, we've played. It says PIDC.PA, so or -PA. I'm assuming we're in Philadelphia. Yeah, Philadelphia Industrial Development Corporation. So it's definitely Philadelphia. We had played at the Big House. We'd played major teams, but only in Philadelphia at Temple had we ever been spit on. So, Northeast Philadelphia Airport. Actually, that's sort of really helpful. All right, Philadelphia, Northeast. Where is the Northeast? There's Northeast Philadelphia. There's the airport, Northeast Philadelphia Airport. So we're in this region. There's Ashton Road. There's Welsh Road. Welsh Road goes both sides? It does. So what we need to find is Manchester Avenue. Okay, this is good. This is good. Go back to the beginning. I'll give you a bigger map, guys. Sorry about that. I tend to forget that until we're many ways through, but I remembered it early. Okay, so we are on Manchester Avenue. To the east is a curve, which curves to our south. So that's probably the curve, but it could be this curve, so let's be careful. And then, is the street immediately to our west? It is. What is the street immediately to our west? Maxwell. This is Maxwell. All right, we're along here. Now I'm getting nervous. How far along this way are we? I don't know. Hopefully within 2 points. I can't look. Oh, that's 1. Okay, we're on a good round. God, that only took 7 minutes. Okay, we got some good clues. All right, this is going to be tougher because we are in a less populated area, so less populated areas are always tougher. It's not a great camera, but we can still get some clues. Heavily forested region, right? So I'm immediately thinking, we're not in Oklahoma. We're not in Kansas. We're not in Nebraska. This is somewhere more in the eastern seaboard. Certainly east of the Mississippi. And I say that because, again, you'd think, well, the Pacific Northwest has a lot of trees like the trees and all that. Yes, but they're not the same types of trees. This is mostly deciduous tree. There's not a lot of pine. There's not a lot of conifer. There's some, but this is mostly deciduous. So I'm thinking this is more like Kentucky or Tennessee, Pennsylvania, could be Alabama, Georgia. Places like that. North of Alabama and Georgia, obviously, but things like that. So let's just try. We're going to travel this road as long as we can until we can find a major road that might get us access to a better camera. That's what we're hoping for right now, basically, is we're traveling for the better camera. We're going east. Try and remember this, that we're going east. Because when I come back to the beginning, I might have to travel west. So we're going east. We do hit our first cross street. It's a dirt road, which is a challenge. Because our first cross street is not a major street, so it's not going to be named. We have a chicken fence. This is not a good sign, because if you can keep chickens in your yard, again, this is not Maine territory here. Although it could be Maine. Oh. Truck. Anything. Give me anything. Anything at all? No? Okay. That's fine. What I can get from it, is there a front plate? Yes, there is a front plate. So we're at a front plate community. Tennessee has front plates. I don't think Kentucky does. But I don't know for sure. I'm just going to click on down the road here, see what we can find. This one might be a longer guess. That's perfectly fine. I didn't even look at that Manchester Road, Philadelphia one to see just how close we were. I saw the 5,000 and was like, yes, keep going. I literally did close my eyes for that. All right. Definitely some serious hill region going on here. It's not going to be helpful because the camera's not going to be enough. It would be, because almost all of those utility type of sunken gas lines and stuff would have the name of the utility company on it, which would be very helpful for a location standpoint, but there's no way we're going to be able to see it with this camera. We just have to keep traveling. Like here, this would be another really good sign, but we just can't tell. The camera is just not good enough. Which is fine, right? I understand that Google doesn't want to spend the money to have high-powered cameras for every location. It's just frustrating. There's some more signs that would be really helpful, but we can't see them. Now we're traveling north. We started off traveling east, now we're traveling north. It's farm country in what I would consider to be at least hills. Hills of Appalachia, perhaps. We could be in Michigan for that matter. There are definitely hills that would be this big. I'm not going to call them mountains, though. This isn't like the Rockies. We could be going towards Appalachia, but I wouldn't say we're in the mountains of Appalachia. But we might be. I mean, I might find myself wrong, because I have nothing to base this on. I have no comparison right now. All I see is this, which could be mountains. We could be in the top of... Oh my goodness, that's so good. That's so good. And I can't tell. Oh, that's not bad. Bama, baby. Welcome to... Oh, maybe that's... I don't know. It says Sevier County? See, now I'm thinking it could be Tennessee, but isn't that Bama? I think that's the road signs of Alabama. I could even pretend that says Alabama 122. Let's go to Alabama. Let's see if I can find State Route 122. And again, we'll be kind of in the northern part, because the Appalachians, just to remind you, they come on down here like this, and they kind of terminate in Alabama a little bit, don't they? Let's find out. Can I get some elevation view here, guys? Can I? Okay, there we go. There's some mountains up in Tennessee. There's some more down there. Oh, by the time we're down in Bama, I don't see any. No, there's some. There's some. All right, which one is this? 122? At County Line Road, right? Unfortunately, we don't get the county lines. State Route 122. I'm not seeing it off first glance here, but I really think that's Alabama. I don't know, man. Zoom way out. It really looks like Alabama. Stuber County? If I go back one, do I get anything better? No, definitely not. Man. Welcome to Stuber County. I think it's Alabama 122. Right at the county line. The problem is I don't know how I'm going to be able to tell that's the county line. I feel like maybe really? Come on. That sign, which you can't read either, might be saying, okay, welcome to this other county. But I think we're on the Alabama 122 heading north. That's the other thing. It went east for a while, now we're going north. I don't know how far... Well, there's a national forest right there, so I guess they go pretty far. Now we're going to need to hit another road. Go away. Go away. Thank you. We're going to need to cross another street here. But I think we have hit a breakthrough. Alabama 122. And I'm saying that over to myself so I remember. Alabama 122. Philadelphia was solved by now. We're still going down the same road. Heading north. By northeast. But mostly north. Just trying to zoom as far as I can without skipping much. I mean, the signs, as we've seen, are not going to be easy to read because of the camera. But I have hope that maybe we can come across here and finally get out to another main road. To find an interstate highway would be perfect. Or cross out of the state. Right? Find a state line. Find a road. Find anything to cross this. And we'll careful. Right? We're going north by northeast. The Google car is passing? Oh, no, we must be in the other lane. We're watching out of the back camera. Okay. Got anything here? Anything that can help cement our location? No, unfortunately not really. What I need to see is like the big Auburn symbol or a nice roll tide somewhere to let me know that for sure this is Alabama. State flag of Alabama won't help. I don't know the state flag of Alabama. But if we had, you know, the Crimson Tide flag or the Auburn flag, then that would help me significantly. Sadly, I know American football, college football, right? Apparently that's going to be our common theme today. Alright, so we're coming up to a major cross street. Major cross street? Question is going to be, can we get a better camera out of this? Man, I'm betting no. Oh, no, still no. 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 Darn. Man. Oh, that would be so good. Because we're crossing another route. I just can't tell what it is. Oh, man. I don't even know if I want to go down that road. It could be dangerous. Let's just keep going on the road we're on. Oh, no, what happened here? We just hit another road? Oh, just give me a camera. Give me a good camera. Anywhere. Now we're going directly east again. I'm not even entirely certain we're on the 122 anymore. I might have just screwed up that whole intersection. Oh, man. Heading off into the sunrise. Front plates. Do they have front plates in Bama? Don't know. Don't know. I wish I had my wife here. She actually knows what the Tennessee State Road sign looks like. But I feel like I've had that one before. Got it confused with the Keystone State, thinking it was Pennsylvania, but it's actually Alabama. Man. It's just these backroads cameras. They're killer, man. Absolutely killer. That looked like an old Buick, by the way, 1950s model. Coming to another cross street. Nope. I don't know how it could have possibly gone that far back when I clicked in the exact middle of the intersection. All right, I'm definitely not going to turn down one of those roads. It would be so good if I knew what road, or at least to verify I was still on 122. Well, oh no, don't do that to me. That square is horrible. Can't give you any good commentary because I'm not really sure what to think here, other than, you know, you can't be on these roads forever. Got to hit something. Something that shows us what we want to know. Plenty of houses. I'm not even entirely certain I can give you the level of frustration that I have right now. It's a town. Oh my God, we're in a town. It's a one stoplight town. It doesn't even have fingerlakesphoto.com. Oh, I almost want to go to that website. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. This is a 2015 image, too. This is the camera they chose to use in 2015 to represent this poor little town. Oh my God. Things that would be helpful to see. All right, let's cross into this intersection here. T-shirt outlet, red and white food stores. Crooked Lake something. We're probably in Crooked Lake, this one little stop sign in town. Oh, man. As we head east, we're getting closer to a mountain, right? That's what it looks like. Again, I don't even know if I'm still on Alabama 122. If it was even Alabama 122 to begin with. No, we're still going east. Apparently now we're going south. South or north. Oh, crap. No, that's more west. Alright, so we're going to go this way because it appears to be more east still. We're going up. We're definitely going up. Don't give me the square. Don't you give me that square. All I want is the oval. There's a rest area. Perhaps a scenic lookout. Doesn't really matter because I can't see anything because of our crappy camera. Oh, no clue. But we're going northeast and we're getting towards more mountains, so that could imply Alabama, right? Oh, my goodness me. What is that? Oh, barn. Fair. Turn left for some sort of forest. National park, probably. Which could be helpful, too, actually. Already twice as long on this one as we were on the first one. It's just this camera is so bad. And I don't want to go back and like try go the other way and maybe get lucky, blah, 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 blah. I just don't know, you know? That's a tough risk to take. No. I mean, it's anywhere America. Honestly, none of this speaks to me that says, oh, it must be this. It's a 2-lane back road, man. With a crappy camera. The camera's the worst part. If it weren't for that, then we'd have no salt in this video right now. Because I'd have seen clearly these indications. I don't know how I can click next to a sign and end up being like a half a mile past it. No, I mean, it doesn't help. I know it wouldn't help, but you never know. Gotta try. How far did I blast past that sign? I don't even see it in the back. That's how far past it I blasted. Oh my goodness. Nope. No. No. Bad Google. All these various passing lanes. I mean, I've gone miles upon miles upon miles now, and we are not anywhere close to a good camera, apparently. And that's it? I can't go any farther than this. Google has no record of anything more north than this. Wow. Wow. That's not good. Okay. All right. Don't get discouraged. We can figure this out. We're smart, we're attractive, and gosh darn, people like us. We can figure this out. The best I've got so far is that we're on the Alabama 122 when we start. There's the 132. My God, my heart raced right there. I thought we had found it. That's the best I can do right now. And I don't see it anywhere. Okay, we gotta get better clues. So obviously we have to go back to the start because we're done. Now we gotta go south. We went northeast, now we gotta go southwest. Any sign that corroborate that I'm on the 122 would be helpful. Or at least to corroborate that I'm in Alabama. All of that would be very, very good for us right about now. The Funk So Brother right about now. Even a project of your Alabama state highway system, right? Could be Arkansas, I suppose, for that matter. The A. Nearly 20 minutes for this guess. That's all right. I'm not upset. I'm only disappointed. All right, come on. We can get something. Something here will help us. We are just really in the middle of a very sparsely populated area. All right, again, we just zipped right by that, but going down a dirt road is not really going to be helpful. And it's such a small community that the people here expect to know what the roads are. I mean, this could be good, but you can't read anything. So, you know, it's not going to be often that this will say Alabama 122 because people know it. They're from this area, right? And it's just so discouraging with this camera. All right, we're coming into town. I can't read any of these signs. I mean, that's obvious. That's almost a little clearer. State trooper. Oh my God. Why? Why can't you tell me what you are? Oh my God. It's that symbol. If I knew that symbol, I'd know what state we're in. That's the confirmation I needed. Flags are in half mast. That's it. That's the confirmation I needed. You've pulled over the guy with you've pulled over the porta potties. Oh man. I don't know what state he's a trooper of. I refuse to get out my phone to do a Google search. I'm not going to do it. We're going to figure this out. It's the United States flag. Okay. Right. We can do this. We can do this. That's a Victorian house. There's a Victorian house in the middle of this community. What place in Alabama would have a Victorian? Assuming we're in Alabama. I wish I could just know. Oh my God. It's sick and cruel that you have the state trooper there and then you blur it out. So I can't even read it, even if it were a good camera. We're outside of this town, whatever this town is. All right, back up. I want to read that sign. No, that's not helpful. Go back. It's something 7. If this is the Alabama state seal, it's 7. All right. If this is a county road sign, we're toast. Oh, it is a county road sign. Oh my God. We're not in Alabama at all. That's County Road 122. This is State Route 53. Now the question becomes, okay, that was unfortunate. I was hoping like maybe we'd get a better camera because we're actually in a town now, but no. But if we are, that I think is the Massachusetts state road sign. And there's snow on the ground. So I'm liking my Massachusetts possibilities. Somethingburg Central School. Nope. Prattsburg maybe. Scansburg. I don't know. Let's go back here. Yep, these are county roads 122 and 7. Those will never be found on the map. But we're traveling on 53. So this camera is bad. It's the winter, right? So that's why this isn't as good as it could be. We're in whatever town this is. It's just a matter of figuring out what town this is. It's a snow climate. I feel like that is the state route sign for Massachusetts. Airflow. Okay. Back in the summer now. It still doesn't give us a good camera. It could be New York. It is the Empire State. Empire Telecommunications, it kind of looks like that says. But I still don't know what town this is. 53 goes off to our left. Traveling north. County Road 74 is out that way. Airflow Manufacturing Company Incorporated. Traders Post. Okay. All right. Let's come up here. Massachusetts. Could be New York. I honestly don't know. Oh, I'm so lost. I don't know anything. I've been doing this for 22 minutes and I have no idea where we are. That's really bad. Oh. That's frustrating, man. Just kind of taking a look at state routes in the Massachusetts area, seeing if I can find State Route 53. To see if it even looks like what I would expect. Because if it does, then we could have something from it. But I don't see a State Route 53 at this level. And I'm not sure, that's Rhode Island, and I'm not sure that I want to go any deeper. But I did. The other thing that I might have to be careful with is, again, it may not be Massachusetts. It could be New York. I feel like this is a reasonable usage of cheating. To see, there's 63. Damn. Just to see how we can do. Because it's been so long, right? All right, don't hate me for this. I'll put an asterisk on it, and we'll try it again if this doesn't work. But state road signs. Boom. Apparently, there's a booming market for sales of state road signs. Road signs in the United States. A Wikipedia article. This Wikipedia article, standardized. No, they're not. That's funny. No, that's not what I want. That's like for a hospital sign. Numbered highways in the United States. This might be better. Interstate highways, U.S. highways, state highways, and county highways. I knew that. State highways. Oh, here we go. Was I right with Massachusetts? I was not. It is New York. Okay. All right. So, sorry about that. If you hate my record, put an asterisk by it. That's fine. But 23 minutes in, 24 minutes in now, we've got to know something. So we're in New York. I mean, not like it's that much easier. New York is gigantic. But now at least we're looking for in the right state. But we got to find 53. Crooked Lake. So you'd say, oh, look for a lake. Come on. In New York? I mean, even finding State Route 53 is going to be a shot in the dark. Other than the fact it goes north-south. But I don't know anything about where we are in New York. We could be by Rochester. We could be by Albany. We could be by Syracuse. We could be by New York City. We could be in White Plains. We could be in Buffalo. We could be anywhere. I'm just doing a once-over. If on my once-over I don't find 53, then we will have to continue along 53 and just find something that somehow magically gets me there. I mean, this video is getting ridiculously long. Am I still in New York? I am. Oh my god. It's 53. Okay, so this helps some. What we have to do is now figure out where does 53 go. Find its terminus. East Avenue is still going this way. It just ends here. Okay, so 53. I don't see it coming out of any other street. It basically ends in Norwalk. Okay, obviously we're not in Norwalk because we are in a much smaller town, but let's just travel along 53. It's Chestnut Hill Road. Now we're kind of getting out more in the areas where it could be. There's Weston. What I'm hoping to see is a crooked lake, right? If I see a crooked lake somewhere, then I know that's that tiny, tiny school or a tiny, tiny town that we passed. I assume we're still on the Newton Parkway, yeah. That's 53. We're just traveling along here just to kind of see... Oh, now we're not on the Newton Parkway anymore. It goes this way. On Reading Road. Nothing here looks like what it might have been. Or really what town we're in right now. That would be the interesting thing. What town are we in right now? Is it Bethel? I don't know. Could be Danbury. Okay, I lost it. 53 is coming up this way. Where did it go? Did it merge with 39? Likely. So let's follow 39 for a minute and see if 53 appears again. Or if it ended. If it ended, we're in a good way. If it did not, we're toast. 39's doing all these kind of weird loop-a-doos. I don't see 53 anywhere. Alright. Back up. Find Danbury again. Oh, I lost it. That was a bad idea to do what I just did. Oh, that's Connecticut anyway. Oh, that was a horrible idea what I just did. I completely lost the road. Oh, no! No, it's me. I completely lost it. Alright. We're going to have to go farther south again and pick it back up. New York, we were coming down here. It started way down here. I remember that. It did not start in the Bronx. Was I on Connecticut 53 anyway? Oh, that would be horrible. I've lost it completely. Perfect! Excellent job. Much recommend. I don't even see the cities that I was going. Danbury. Yep. Darn it. That was Connecticut. That is such a shame. Where did I find the 53? I don't even know where it was anymore. I found it over here somewhere. Oh, man. There it was, 53. Oh, there's the 53. Nope. Norwalk, that's Connecticut. Well, sorry about that. I've got nothing. I don't know how to find where we are. We're 40 minutes into this video. Guys, help. What do we do? What do we do? This is the second guess. I've got nothing. I'm just going to have to travel State Route 53 here for a minute and see if we can't find something. These towns are just so small. I would be tempted to give $1,000 right now to get a better camera. I mean, yeah, this is nothing. We've got nothing going on again. Not helpful in the slightest. I'm going to have to give it up, guys. The perfect score is no more. I just don't know. Somewhere in the Appalachians. Driving state, yeah, I don't know. Alright, so if we're in the Appalachians, right? Okay, so they go this way. They travel up through Albany, through Vermont. So we're down in this area. So let's just try and see, take a second. I mean, we've given so much time at this point. Take a second and just keep our eyes open for 53. It's kind of in this region. It's a little more mountainous. All right, that's where New York ends. It's Vermont. It's still New York. The Adirondacks. Could very well be in the Adirondacks. Still New York. 22, man, it's a huge road. Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh? I recall seeing a Plattsburgh something, or something Berg, that I couldn't tell what it was. Were we in Plattsburgh? Look around for 53, anybody? Do you see 53? Am I reaching at straws? Probably reaching at straws. I don't see 53 anywhere. Alright, well, I mean... Alright, there's Canada. When it all comes down to it, I'm going to blame Canada. Now that we're actually getting some county level roads too, I've been sort of looking for 122, 74, 7, if I could see any of those. That's about where we were, but no. Guys, I'm really sorry. I feel like I have failed you. I had to cheat to even know what town we were, what state we were in, and I still can't get us a good answer. I just can't do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them down, Plattsburgh. Just don't know, man. I feel like a failure. If we were here, we'd have crossed I-87. There's no way I would have been in there and not crossed I-87. And I feel like we're really in this kind of region. We're in the Adirondacks somewhere. But I don't see it anywhere, guys. $58. I'm seeing like every 50 except for 53. I've seen 8, 6, 7. I've seen 52, but I haven't seen 53. That's just crazy. Bad luck. Well, guys, I'm going to call it. It's a 45-minute video. We're going to slam it down, and we're going to do a quick boom, boom, boom. Maybe take an hour tops, and that'll be it. I don't want to. You can tell I don't want to. I want to get this one for you. We did 7 minutes for the first one. It's been 35 minutes now, and we can't. I don't even know where we are. Man. Sorry, guys. We were right down here by the Finger Lake region. It was Prattsburgh that we went through. 53. Man. And had I gone south on 53, we'd have hit US 390 and I-86. That's sick. So when we started, I went this way on 122. We went through here. We actually ended up on 32 and 35. And I think we were still on Italy Friend Road is what happened. So had I gone south at the beginning, we'd have gotten into Prattsburgh Central School, which is what I passed. Then I went 53, and I went north. Well, going north on 53, you could see how far it's going to take to get to anything, even Naples. Had I gone south on 53, we'd have hit I-86. That's just tough, man. That's how the cookie crumbles. Wow, that's really, really rough. Sorry, guys. Well, we'll give it a go in the future, right? We're not done. Just because we missed it this time doesn't mean we're giving up forever. River and Hudson. We're gonna do this pretty quick. Again, like I'm not gonna give it a whole time. I'm not gonna just be like, oh, click it in the middle of the U.S. I lost. What a loser. No, I mean, well, if we have an hour episode, we have an hour episode. I'm not worried about that. We'll just try and see if we can't get at least a state going here. Joplin Road. It's a divided highway, at least. Colorado. We're on the Colorado 227. So this one probably would have been relatively easy to figure out. I'm not going to worry about it. We're in Colorado. Up by down by Pueblo. We were in Pueblo, actually. Yeah, so that would have been not too hard to get at all. We'd have gotten one of these eventually, and then away we go. So could have done well on that one. This one's another shit camera. Pardon my language. I know I don't swear very often on the channel, but I mean, it's just a crappy camera. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm not going to chase this one down. We're in Ohio because why not? We're in Minnesota. All right, and then the final one. Good camera. Still in the backwater. It's one of those things like, yeah, I could chase this down. Not easily, but certainly it's doable. So I could chase this down. Work zone. I'd be doing a little better chance at this, obviously, if I weren't just trying to race it up here at the end. Atlas Pipeline, Compression Station, Enville, wherever that is. Just get a state here. Construction zone, yeah. Another construction warning sign. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting little jog there. Making a new bridge tunnel thing, maybe? Oh, new bridge. Very nice. Bridge over what? Fellas, what are we crossing right here? Shouldn't there be a sign that says, this is this river. Enjoy it. Guess not. Well, it's a river somewhere. Whatever it is. And then we're back to a crappy camera. Oh, decent camera again. Enville. Well, we knew that. Wherever we are, we're in Enville. Enville, that stands for Nevada. No, it's not Nevada at all. That's kind of silly. North Carolina, though. That starts with an N. Should have said Nevada. Would have been closer. We're up in Oklahoma. All right, well, obviously that's not swell. Although, actually, it's not far off from my normal GeoGuessr scores. But, shoot. We got the first perfect score, and then New York did us in. What do you want? You know, that's sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. I don't think episode 101 will be another shot at it. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Maybe every 25 episodes or so we'll go for that perfect score. Unless you want to see it more often, just let me know. All right, it's all about what you guys are looking for. Because I enjoyed playing GeoGuessr regardless. I hope you enjoyed the episode, that you enjoyed my frustrations. You shared the oh shoot, when we got that crap camera in the second one, I don't know. But hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything in the future. And until next time, cheers.